Everyone will be betting on Marquez to be able to do it again. Everyone will be trying to make sure he doesn't manage.
Nothing they can do. Time will tell. Well, we're going to find out very soon.
And that's always the difference between a fast bike and one that's a great handling motorcycle. But once you've stuck so out, remember the Saturday crash that he had if you were with us yesterday? Ruled out with a shoulder injury, quite a serious one by the sound of it, that's for sure. It is 25 laps, 68.7 miles of Moto GP. The season starts here in Jerez, and we go down to turn one with a massive block into turn one. Oh, that was wide, very wide indeed for the Yamaha man. He just about managed to pull it down again and get in front as soon as he possibly can. Quartararo is going to have to try and deal with Marc Marquez. Look at Marquez already.
One of the things that I've heard the riders talk about is if you're following a rider, your front tyre can easily overheat, obviously, and he's really as soon as he can.
Miller's just got up the inside of Quartararo, so Jack Miller's got out the track fairly swiftly as well. Jack Miller, the Australian, there on the weekend as well. We figured he'd be the top Ducati man, was shocked when his teammate McKnight. Did you see Marquez nearly rode over the back end of, doesn't it? It has got that first burst of speed when you tap the power in.
Exactly.
Nightmare to ride.
And it's Vignales going to have a go. No, Marquez normally, he just explodes, doesn't he? He's straight onto perfect race pace.
Marquez almost looks like he's playing a slightly waiting game over Vignales. They tell me that the Yamaha is a little harder to ride this year as well.
It's rare you see Quartararo go backwards in a race.
Reticence at the moment. It's not.
Vignales, that's what happened then.
That was nearly Valentino Rossi. It was ran, if you remember, out of accident. Now then, Quartararo's got work to do. But that comes back down to what we were talking about right at the beginning of this. The Yamaha mates now.
Big shout out for Bradley Smith. 11th place, he's made up 5 places. I tell you what, that's amazing.
Well, Aprilia in testing has been looking quite good. We were speculating whether the thing had been turned down a bit since it got here, it's got to an extent. So Marc Marquez, let's have another look at it. So the front had got his right leg up in the air, took to the dirt. Incredible save, whatever way you look at it. And I was looking at, got a huge record for crashing. Then I had a little thought to myself, they ought to add another column there, the crashes.
I was going to say, is he going to implode like he did a couple of years ago?
He hit everything except the pace. It's probably a good thing for the team if he goes around and uses a bit of that adrenaline on track rather than back in the garage. He'll be mad with himself after that mistake, because this one was, by his standards, though leads this race from Jack Miller, the Australian from Fabio Quartararo, who now has pace to win this race. Obviously this year, 20 years, 304 days. Regis Laconi was the last French.
It was really strange, mixed weather races.
Yep. Quartararo.
Ducati, it's going to be interesting to see how fast the Ducati is.
I think Quartararo cut him off, where it might have been where he was hobbling that second earlier that he wanted to. Just held him back. The Ducati was faster than the Yamaha, but you can't shut the throttle really, otherwise you're going down. It's a real motocross job, you just got to go for it.
Tell me that he was in 7th place, he's dropped right back.
But Brad Binder has been brilliant all week on the KTM. It's looked very, 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 very good indeed. So the 33,
that's in 2nd place. You're in a strong position. You feel good. You've now got to have a word with yourself. He's never won a Moto GP race.
He's going to go for it. Yeah, for sure. 100%. No doubt about it. Race with a man that is desperate for his first ever race win.
Yeah, Maverick's made a mistake basically. Yeah, it'd be quite interesting to see what happened there.
Yeah. So Maverick Viñales, maybe something's just... he's got good late race pace.
Yeah.
Something he's always had, so if Quartararo is going to do anything about it, he'd be well advised by wondering. So there is the 27 of Iker Lecuona with Marc Marquez.
3 seconds behind. Here we go, this is the mistake then. What's this? Maverick.
Tips good long look over his shoulder as well, so it's obviously something just a little out.
Marc Marquez, he's gone again. Oh, that's a big crash. He's not saving that one. I hope he's all right, because that's a fast one.
Is that 4 again?
It's 4 again. It's caught him out once more.
Didn't see that coming.
Let's have another look at this then. Thinking about having Viñales into turn 5.
Oh, he's lost
high
a
side.
Big high side.
How often do you see that? Not very. Last time he high-sided, of course. What was that at the end of last year? Blimey, that's a horrible front tyre. Goodness me. The ups and downs.
11th, he won't be like that for long. He's on his own as well, he can really lead from the front. So, Quartararo from Miller now. Maverick Viñales, comes back to Petronas when that 1% of concern is sorted. got that great couple of Perez. If he doesn't have a great the season isn't quite going the way he wants, maybe he will retire this year.
Look at this. Yeah, look at do its release. That's great. Essentially, at that point, you've lost control of the motorcycle. Yeah, back to Valentino being signed. There's a lot to sort out, he said.
Yeah, because Valentino wants to bring his whole team, and
There'll be a contract for image rights.
Travis are worried about that.
Yeah, because they want control on every two Valentino Rossi t-shirts. You know what I mean? Just that alone. So, yeah, the complex.
Where you going with that? You have experience in t-shirts, don't you?
Not with me on, like you know.
There it is, Quattararo. But watch out, Miller's.
That's as good as we've seen the KTM in complete normal dry conditions.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it lasts through the entirety. I actually thought he would be right up there shouting for it. Rossi in 8th place, Miguel Oliveira in 9th. We waited a long time, 35 years or so, for a British win, decades, for Fabio Quattararo. He should have won last year, really. Didn't quite make it. And he looks good. He's easing away. 1:38.7. He's the only man in the 38s at the end of the course. 38.3. He was 4/10 faster than the race leader, Marc Marquez. But 8 seconds further back Marquez is, and he's got a lot of people obviously to pass to get towards Quattararo. Plus he's going to use up his time.
No, because he was on his own.
Yeah, no.
He was on his own. There was no one in front of it. Oh yeah, sorry, he was leading. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting excited. Sorry, I thought surely he hadn't done it again.
Dad Julia.
So what I reckon, he can get up to probably about 5th.
I mean, that's another problem you've got with. Oh, hang on a minute.
He's catching Tino here. He's catching his mates. Yeah,
let's get this.
And he needs.
Wait till this Miguel's going to get.
Oh,
yeah, hello.
That was a very good piece for Miller to catch Quattararo and maybe, you know, like someone overtaking. I don't think that's going to happen. Look, Dovizioso's right, definitely. And I think that's part of. Let's just wait and see what happens. Ross's so right there. Oh, he's out. Oh, that's past.
No, not in that manner.
I think the front's gone completely because he's got a soft front as well.
Yeah, 160 degrees possibly by now. It's what we're usually into 55, 56 degrees at this time of the day. Plays to the strength of Fabio Quattararo, how smooth he is now, economically he is with the motorbike. Now either is it in a straight line, and that's Marquez's hair flapping, taking a late apex. It was not on your line.
No.
Well, this Moto GP hasn't really lit up quite the way.
Oh, Marquez, he's gone again. Oh, that's a big crash. He's not saving that one. I hope he's all right because that's a fast one.
Is that 4 again?
It's 4 again. It's caught him out once more.
Didn't see that coming.
Let's have another look at this then. Frank was twitching a bit. He was thinking about having Vinales into turn 5.
Oh, he's lost it really.
High.
Big high side.
How often do you see that? Not very. Last time he high-sided, of course. What was that at the end of last year? Blimey, that's a horrible flat tire. Goodness me. The ups and downs, trials and tribulations of this race for Marc Marquez.
How many more talking points do you want in the first Moto GP race of 2020? Unbelievable.
Oh, he looks like at this race, that Quattararo's heel lever powerful. We see Marquez in the background. See these guys quick. Still 11 laps to go.
Yeah,
so there's a, you know, if it can be half a second lap, Mass potentially get the podium, it could potentially catch Maverick Vinales.
That would be remarkable.
Absolute limit, and we've seen what that can do. So we're somewhere around turn 4.
1.3 is back to Marc Marquez. Morbidelli's 21. On the gas early. That's great. Let's spread out into the braking area. We're going to give him a bit of help. At the same time, McNair ran it a little wide as well. Wow. Going under it, he does, just there. That's a frightening the life out of McNair. Straight away. Morbidelli followed through as well, got to McNair. So Morbidelli looked to pass. And it was tight. Morbidelli had to gather it all up. I think it's for you.
Yeah, no idea what they mean. Even though we were at the explain graphics, but this one, well, basically, can someone explain what's going on? Like those graphics, obviously, clearly looks like he's on for a podium here. He's definitely made that.
He's got a little bit more bark on him, perhaps, because he had a bit more time in lockdown. But he looked a bigger lad when he got back here. He looked stronger, yeah. And you want to be looking at that. You ended up with that crash and a damaged shoulder. Jack's come back fit. Valentino Rossi goes from bad